Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay, and this is going to be the finals of ZOTAC's number 282. Now, regretfully, ZOTAC 283 is going on right now. Yes, it is like 2 AM in the morning. I did watch one game from Sir Purby's stream. Regretfully, I had to leave, just because I'm about to sleep, and why not cast one game before, turning it in? So yeah, hopefully this won't be long. It is going to be an undead mirror matchup. And yeah, we haven't had one of these in finals ZOTAC in actually a very long time. I probably lying, but the past couple of ZOTAC Cups I've checked, they either had something to do with a Night Elf player or a human player, something like that. Never, undead alone, so yeah. Anyway, this map is on Twisted Meadows. On the top left, we have CZE.Cechi as the light blue undead player. And on the top right, we have another undead player. It's going to be a Hate Love Anger, and he is going to be yellow. So that's pretty much going to be it. Either way, Altar of Darkness being placed down, Tome of Relics, Graveyard first, so we are going to see some early Crypt Fiends. And it looks like Cechi gonna probably just go for the standard Crypt Fiend build. Not too early, not too late, but will that affect the game, as HLA is also going to get himself a Death Knight. Cechi is going to get himself a Death Knight way more earlier just because of that early graveyard right there. No, actually that's not really it. First heroes don't cost any resources. Probably some weird ass timing with that Altar of Darkness, but either way, we're gonna have this DK moving out and into the base of HLA. He is going to be seeing quite a few things, utilizing those corpses from the graveyard. Very smart move right there. Nerubian Tower is going to be upgraded, but I think it will be a little too late. HLA's Death Knight is going to use Death Coil to heal up that Acolyte, and I believe this guy will be able to survive right there. Nicely done. Quite a bit of mana was used to save that Acolyte, but you can regain mana. You can't really take away the mana from take away the experience gained by other heroes, so yeah. And of course DK was able to get some acronyms experience from those skeletons. Man, I keep on thinking of EXP and then expansions. Either way, no creep camp is gonna be cleared out. Nope, looks like the brute's gonna be ignored, as it looks like HLA is gonna focus on Cechi's DK right now. Skeletons from both players. We do have a Crypt Fiend finally out for Cechi, and we shall see whose control is better. Halls of the Dead has started for HLA, but for Cechi it is halfway there. Usually this is why I tend to go against, early graveyard, just because it's not really worth it after, the mid to late game situation. I mean, sure, you might have had like one Crypt Fiend early out, but what would that early Crypt Fiend do? That would sacrifice, of course, that DK's initial, timing, and of course the timing of the Halls of the Dead. HLA, about 92 experience in. Oh, who will be utilizing that corpse first? It looks like it's going to be HLA using those corpses, and the Acolyte is going to find himself in quite a bit of a predicament, as he will be taken down right there. HLA will not be using the corpses, as he's He's making more Griffins. Okay, Cechi's gonna go straight into Black Citadel, so obviously Lich will be accompanied with that Black Corruption Orb once he will be out. Null Overseer is going to be taken down very soon. Death Knight will be able to reach level 2, but will he able to get that item from the Overseer? I wouldn't know. I apologize for that. Like I said, it is like 2 AM right now, so I wouldn't say I'm sleep deprived, but I would say I'm just a little tired. Either way, we're gonna have a little bit of a skirmish right here. Just a little bit of running from Cechi. We do have Unholy Aura, so that will be a little bit easier for HLA to, you know, get some easy hits off on these Crypt Fiends. But once that Lich comes in, once those destroyers possibly kick into gear, we shall see. But will destroyers be actually good enough against Crypt Fiends? Just because of that autocast whip, I mean, sure, Crypt Fiends can easily overwhelm. I mean, destroyers can easily dominate in from the air, and of course Orb Annihilation, but you know, Crypt Fiends can just bring them down and overwhelm them. Black Citadel, however, the difference is that the Lich is being trained up as well. Cechi timing his Lich in order for that Lich to, you know, just come out right after that Black Citadel, so yeah, obviously giving some leeway for that DK to gain experience by himself. Very nice pick off right there, able to get that troll. Cloak of Shadows has been picked up, will most likely be sold off, but we shall see. I mean, you may never know where you get a little bit of a situation where you are forced to use that kind of item. Of course, it only works during the night, so you gotta pick your times right. Lich is going to go after this Warlord. Whether or not he's got Nova or armor, it's probably Nova though, just because there's not many melee units that will pose a threat compared to these Crypt Fiends. There we go, Lich does have that Orb of Corruption as well as the Gloves of Haste, so compared to HLA's Lich, ooh, Robot Magic 6, that is a very nice item for the Lich. Ooh, I don't know, it's probably evened out. I mean, once HLA gets that Corruption Orb on that Lich, he'll obviously look much more powerful compared to Cechi's Lich. We also have a Dark Ranger out for Cechi, so even though it is a third hero, it's gonna be another third hero to share experience with. Not ideal, especially since Lich is only level 1. We're also able to pick up Scourge Bone Chimes, but that will be sold off right there for 200 gold. As you can obviously see, only two types of units will really benefit from that kind of item, and that's the Skeletons and the DK. So yeah, it's pretty much more worth it to just earn 200 gold than it is to just, you know, benefit from like 10% lifesteal. The way HLA looking very strong, also getting himself a DR. However, the Lich is also actually they're pretty much even. DK is level 3 HLA. Cechi's DK will most likely reach that stage as well, and Abominations are joining into the mix as well. For Cechi, Silence is effectively being used. Actually, I'm not sure if it's actually being effectively used, as it looks like TP Scroll is going to be forcefully used from HLA. However, he was also mismicroed that statue, forcing him to make it into a destroyer. And yeah, also I would have thought that Cechi would have gotten his destroyers out first, but The situation didn't arise to that. Web is going to be researched just to take care of that singular destroyer. Obviously, destroyer is pretty much a very powerful unit, especially in a small army, just because of how well it shines. DK, is he just getting out of that experience gain? Yeah, he is. Wanting the DR and of course the Lich. To get that experience. Sorry about that. Another yawn right there, but it won't hinder me from this cast. Obviously level 2 on the Dark Ranger and Lich will be very essential, as well as complementary, as you know, Black Arrow will summon those skeletons, and of course Dark Ritual will be used on those skeletons to get that mana back. So yeah, it's a win-win situation, no consequences whatsoever. And someone in the chat did point out that there was no upgrades for either player. Let's see if that's true and not true. Actually, Cryptfiend does have +1 upgrades, Abomination does not, and for HLA, Cryptfiend does not, and also I can't tell where's the ghouls at. And the ghouls don't have any kind of upgrades whatsoever. So if Cechi is going to continue on this upgrading path, obviously he will be looking very good. Lich will be able to pick up that Tome of Experience. Never mind, DR is going to pick up that Tome of Experience. Also, level 3 Lich is very promising, but it looks like he'll just get to that either way. Most likely level 2 Frost Nova, but you may never know. Abominations are out, so maybe that might cause a reason. Sacrificial Skull is going to be dropped as well. Level 2 creature attack is going to be researched, so that's going to be very nice as well. Very nice items on HLAs. Actually all of their heroes really, well except that DR, she has average items. DR +3 agility, that's pretty much good for her. Spell immunity shield, and of course a circlet, but the prime items are on that Lich. Robe Magi +6, Sobi Mask, as well as an Orb of Corruption. Very nice. Silence is going to be casted on the DKs, so they won't be able to heal up any of their units. Very nicely done from both players. Kind of coincidental as well. Level 3 is going to be on that DR for Cechi, as well as HLA's Death Knight for level 4. Frost Nova effectively being used from both players. Dozens Appearance is going to be used. Burrow Cryptfiend is going to be spotted as well. Most likely will be taken down right there. Statue, surprisingly enough, is not being focused. Look at the healing and of course regeneration it might actually pose. But man, HLA not looking too good, as the Abomination's just doing so much against the undead army for HLA. DR needs to be careful, does have that TP scroll, but is not going to use it. Oh, that is going to be kind of heartbreaking right there. HLA of course will use his own, and ooh, I don't know. That was an unfortunate turn of events. Oh, luckily the shade just left the base just before Cechi got his own shade into this certain area. Of course Cechi is just going to creep out continuously. Lich most likely will reach level 4 after this camp right here. There we go, circlet as well as a Kajar's Gem of Health. So that's going to be how much? 300 health additionally, so I believe that is 12 strength, so wow. Wait, is that right? My math is not failing. There we go, 12 strength. Except without the health regen, I guess. Rock Golem is going to be taken down, and it is going to be a boost of Quell for Loss, so obviously a good item for that Dark Ranger once, you know, HLA realizes. And it looks like we're gonna have another engagement right here. HLA did lose himself a single Crypt Fiend, but this Abomination is going to be ensnared by this Troll Trapper. Will be focused down immediately. Destroyer will be taken down for HLA. Frost Nova as well from CZE.Cechi right here. And this is going to be a very bad fight for HLA. He really needs to get out here, but he just used TP Scroll earlier. This is going to be very, very bad. DK is going to be bursted down. However, only Frost Nova can actually be used on that DK. Lich will be healed up from that coil from, you know, his own DK, but Lich, nearing level 4, needs just one more kill. Or maybe 2. Honestly, DR could just, you know, steal some experience. There we go, a turnaround right here. Lich is going to be focused down, but he does have a TP, not TP scroll, invulnerability scroll potion. Oh, HLA will lose himself his own Lich, and the DK is going to chase down the DR. HLA will lose himself that Dark Ranger, and that was a pretty janky cast. Hopefully you guys would enjoy. Wow, exactly same gold mined. However, CZE.Cechi was just better in lumber, but HLA was better in tech, which was surprising because we haven't really seen that much of a tech for HLA. But either way, hope you guys enjoy. I'll be casting this right now, and I will upload games 2 and 3 next time. So yeah, see ya.